Hey folks, it's Owen here again, and we are finally at Game 5 of Troll Slayer, the 2-day tournament a month ago down in Wicklow in the Hobby Shack. And alright, let's get cracking on. So the final scenario of the day is a battle line. Nice and straightforward. Set it up and move across the table. Unfortunately, I got drawn against Dwarfs, who are probably not going to move as fast as I would hope. Well, I have played them once and they went straight across the table because they were all vanguarding, but I don't think everybody else is like that. But anyway, playing against a new guy that I met that weekend, should I say, David Sloan. I played his brother Marty in Game 3. Two great guys, and I was looking forward to playing this game. So it's pretty just a basic battle line set up for myself. I have an eagle there on the left, reavers who are going to be vanguarding, sisters there behind the building, and a bolt thrower there on the right. And, well, actually, it's not as basic as I thought. Actually, I did put quite a bit over on the left-hand side when I seen he had spaced his stuff out. And there's an organ gun over in the top left-hand side as we look at the board from my side. So I have a bolt thrower there in the centre with loads of views and loads of stuff. 18 archers. My big Phoenix Guard unit with the two characters in there. And then I have an eagle and 28 spearmen there on the right-hand side. Just about fits in with the inch, so I think we're okay. And then we have 5 Iranian Reavers there up on the hill and vanguarded. Actually, yeah, the other guys didn't vanguard. That was what it is. I didn't actually vanguard that unit. And moving on to Dave's army. Just to say, he has got a really nice Celtic theme, which Hugo Greavy in our club, the TLC, also has going on as well, with these base Exa war bases and stuff, and they're really nice. And it goes very well with a dwarf army. So we'll go from right to left. We have 20 warriors, great weapons, standard and veteran on the right. In the building, he has 20 quallers, boo hiss, in the building, pain in the ass. They also have the runesmith, who's his boss, and he has the fiery ring of Thoria, which gives him a fancy breath weapon. A rune of stone, which they all kind of get because I think it's 5 points and it's free or some shit. And a rune of spell breaking that's going to get rid of mass spells. Moving on then on another left hand side is 20 iron drakes, which I think are pretty cool, especially with 2 runes of slowness. Luckily for me, they are only 18-inch shots, so the chances are he probably won't be shooting me too much, but still quite scary. And even if I try to charge him, it's going to be very hard with those runes. He also has a BSB in there as well. He's his Thane, and he's got loads of stuff, so we'll just forget about that. And on the left hand side of his board, he has 20 hammers there. They have the stroller's room, which means they have vanguarded forward 12. And I think that was the only really thing he shouldn't have done. Just have one vanguard unit flying out ahead, especially hammers, who've only got a 5+ save. I mean, it's not really a great idea to do that with hammers. But I do like the idea of it, so very good, and the models are lovely as well. Then on the left hand side on the hill, which is populated with a cannon and an organ gun, rune of accuracy, rune of fortune, etc., is a master engineer who gives them +1. I think he gives one of them +1 to hit, which is a bit of a nightmare for me. And then he has 25 warriors there on the left hand side, which have the same kind of load of great weapons and full command. So high off turn 1. Movement wise, we moved up a little bit, not too far. I didn't want to give him too much of a range, really. Eagle flew up on top of the hill over there, and then my reavers have moved onto the side of his warriors. So if he wants to charge the eagle, that's fine. I mean, I'll probably hold there as well, because then I can I can do a charge with my spearmen, and then a couple of shots going in from the reavers. I also moved my archers into that wood, which wonderfully turned out to be a venom thicket, if I remember rightly. Whichever one after the end of the movement phase, you roll a d6 and you get 4+, you get d6 strength 4 hits, and it's not good. And that's what it turned out to be, and that actually turned out to be a fucking killer for me, but anyway. And then on the left hand side, you also see Dave sporting the fancy dwarf book, the limited edition, so very nice, very fancy. We got my eagles and everything just plough forward. I just wanted to get them forward as quick as I could towards his grudge thrower, not his grudge thrower, his organ gun and his cannon. I really need to try and get in there. Maybe I won't get killed, you never know. Sisters didn't actually move very far. I'm not too sure why I didn't move further, and that's it. So first turn, first spell, first fiery convocation, and first miscast. which usually isn't too bad for me, but unfortunately it's quite bad for him because Fiery Convocation is a nasty old spell. I'm not too sure how many I killed. Maybe it's in the next one, but we'll see. We only killed 5, which isn't exactly great. But Fiery Convocation is a bit of a pain for anybody because it's a 19 to get rid of, and it stays for so long that it's usually going to be just a nuisance, really. So I suppose Dwarves, it isn't too bad. I mean, they don't cast any spells, so any dispel dice, you just throw out spells to get rid of them, assuming that he gets enough dice. So we'll see how it goes. How it went for me is that I lost, I'm not too sure how many magic levels. I think it was only 1, and then I lost that spell, so I couldn't cast on anybody again, which is a bit of an inconvenience, seeing this is the biggest spell and the best spell in the deck. But there you go. What can you do? At least I'm alive. So we move on to shooting, and I really need to get rid of these guys because they're going forward. I kind of having to shoot at these guys means I don't shoot at anything else in his army. So maybe he is saving a few points, but they are very expensive. So fucking nail them quick. So we get rid of 7 there, and with Fiery Convocation and more shooting, I think we should get rid of him very soon. So Dwarf turn 1. Right hand side then, the Dwarf Warriors move up a little bit because they're not very fast. Moving 6 though, I mean, it's alright. And then on the left hand side, the Iron Drakes move up as well. They really need to get into range, so they might as well just march forward as fast as they can in the next 2 turns to get some fairly juicy shots off of me. Also then, the Hammers move up as fast as they can because if they don't, they'll be dead. And the other Warriors on the left hand side move up as well. And that will be a grudge thrower. No, grudge thrower. That would be an organ gun, which takes them out. 4 guys dead. Not too bad. I thought they would all be dead. But the other guy runs away because he is very scared of it. And apparently nothing much else happened in Dwarf turn 1. So it's High Elf turn 2. I flung the eagle over here just behind the house. I was thinking about getting charges off on the artillery over there on the left hand side, and I'm not too sure what I did later on, but that's where I put him anyway. Just flung the Reavers there in behind those Dwarves to get more shots off. What I probably should have done is ran up towards the artillery as quick as possible with everything, but for some reason I got distracted. Then over here, as you can see, I have lost 4 guys. We forgot to roll for the Venom Thicket in the last turn, so I said, look, I'll roll twice in this turn. So I rolled for it, and I'm going to be rolling for it at the end of this turn as well. So 4 guys are dead, and they've gone further into the forest. Great. Meanwhile, the other 2 units move up a little bit, and that's it. Sisters move into the building, and then my guys continually run away as fast as possible. Actually, if you look at the top there, the eagle, I completely forgot to move him. He was there for a reason. He was there to charge into one of those war machines, and I completely forgot. Dave, to his credit, in the magic phase, had when I realised this, had said, listen, if you want, go ahead and try it out. It's fine, it's no problem. But I wouldn't feel right doing it, so I let it go. But thanks to Dave for giving me the opportunity to do it. So, obviously in the last turn, Dwarves did get rid of Fiery Convocation. So we missed that one out. But anyway, shooting wise, we get rid of 3 more. And then a couple more shots, get rid of 2 more. And Dwarf turn 2. So he's finally got, I think he's only got 2 guys left. So he moves the 2 of these guys up. I think Hammers are stubborn, aren't they? I'm not too sure, I can't remember. He moves them up, and he's going to threaten to probably charge somebody, but pretty much dead as a force. Then the rest of the units move up, and this is kind of a combo because the shots go in on the eagle and kill the eagle as well in the shooting phase. So bye bye eagle. I'm very sorry for actually causing your death. So other shooting, and cannon takes care of my bolt thrower. Boo hiss. And then it's High Elf turn 3. Good stuff. Things are not looking too good for the Venom Thicket enabled or disabled archers. That's been a fucking disaster. I don't know what I was. I should have moved them out of there. But anyway, Venom Thicket destroys loads more archers after they move forward. And I just moved forward a few more of my units. As you can see, the hill is causing a bit of havoc, so we have to kind of place stuff up there. So what can you do? Reavers then moved behind these guys as well. And that's a big mistake. I should have brought my 2 other units back over there to trouble his war machines. So fuck it. What can you do? Made a mistake. Decided to fire off a soul quench on these guys and did absolutely nothing because their armor is so high and their toughness is 4 and it was a lot of bollocks. Maybe if it was 4d6 I might have done something, but these guys are just too tough. The good thing was, well, what I thought at the time was the soul quench doesn't actually have, it's not a flaming attack, so there'd be no ward save, but their armor's so tough it didn't matter. Someone's dead. Oh, that's right. All the hammers are gone, and we got lots of points, which is good. I think it's 365 points or something like that for the unit, which is quite a bit for a vanguard unit and zone. So nice one. Dwarf turn 3, so not much going on in my phases anyway. Dwarf turn 3. These guys charge the building. Sisters get some shots off, but they only kill 1 person. Well done, ladies. The Venom Ticket takes away 3 more of my archers and there's 1 guy left. And some dwarf shooting from the building now, and he manages to kill 2 of my Phoenix Guard. And dwarf turn 3, he shoots over here at this guy as well just to get the points. Kills him, so that's the end of him. And then the cannon takes up my other bolt thrower. I tell you, these dwarf war machines are brilliant stuff. I mean, having a cannon that can do this sort of damage is great. So a little bit of a convoluted slide here, which we missed out on before. The dwarves charged into the spearman, grand job, so we held, lovely. He did a couple of wounds to me. He did not hit very well. Poor Dave's dice let him down big time. Meanwhile, the spearman had a great round, managed to kill 4 dwarves, which meant that I won the combat and he lost, which meant he failed his roll and he fled. So we went down and we charged him down. So good stuff. More points in the bag. Unfortunately, the sisters did not fare so well. So they lost 5 of their ladies, should we say. Only killed 3 dwarves back, but we are stubborn in a building, so we held. So that's not too bad. And I have turn 4. So the spearmen move over here to threaten the building, which is probably the best thing for them to do, really. Then my Phoenix Guard move over here. Maybe I was thinking about getting a charge off on either the building or the Iron Drakes, or maybe moving up a bit further to the Iron Drakes. But I wasn't too sure if I needed to do that. I mean, in Swedish comp you kind of just have to get some points and hold on to them. So I said maybe I just leave them alone. The Reavers over there I actually left because the Eagle's in front of them. The Eagle's given them -1 for a cover save from the guys shooting in there. I don't know why I didn't shoot the Eagle instead. But anyway, there's still guys there, so I'm alright. I elected to move the sisters out of the building, mainly because I didn't want them to get killed, but later on you'll see that I didn't realise they could be seen by something else. Tried another soul quench, failed miserably, but this time I did kill 2. 2 rather than, I think I hit with 6 and it was 2. Useless. I need to be really boosting it, but I just didn't want to risk a miscast, so only 2 dead. Dave managed to kill 1 of the Reavers over there. They hold. And then he managed to kill 3 more of the Phoenix Guard, even though I had a ward save down to 3+ as well. So, nice one from Dave. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that these guys could be seen. Somehow they were able to be seen at the corner or something, I don't know, but they're dead. So, sorry ladies, I completely wasted you in this game. So high off turn 5. We were told by the tournament organiser that, lads, we're going to have to finish these turns. So get 1 turn each and then let it go. So what I decided to do was a fucking mistake. That's what it was. It was a ridiculous thing to do. I'm going to charge the building and try and kill all these guys with my fucking spearmen. What an idiot. So spearmen charge into the building. Okay, fair enough. Might be a nice idea usually. But what will happen is you'll find out it was a stupid idea. Plus, if I was going to charge the building, I should have sent the Phoenix Guard in because they would have chopped the shit out of the whole lot of them. Anyway, never mind. We'll forget all about it. I fired another Soul. Actually, I fired a Tempest over here first just for fun. Managed to kill one, which is quite good. Which means they were -1 to hit me if they do shoot. Then I sent a Soul Quench over and killed 4 more. So I've killed 5 of these guys in one turn. That's not bad. Meanwhile, over here, going into the building, we lose 3 guys, and he loses. I think he loses 0 because we are shit. High Elves, when they don't have their massive ranks, are not much use really, to be honest. So slightly unfortunate, but well, not really because it was a stupid idea. But anyway, what can you do? And Dwarf turn 5, and there's only one slide here, and that is the organ gun ripping the shit out of my fucking unit. And what happens is, under 25%, he gets half points. Great. So, loads of points for Dave, and a big slap in the head for me. Is the finish of the game. Yeah, slightly underwhelming finish for me, and it was kind of a slightly underwhelming game really at the start. Maybe I should have moved forward with my Phoenix Guard. I probably should, because I mean they had a 3+ ward save. I did lose a couple of guys, but so what? I mean it's still a big unit. I should have done more with them and maybe just left the Spearmen where they were. Again, I forgot some stuff. Forgot to put my Eagle into the War Machines. Probably would have got rid of the organ gun at the start. I mean, I wouldn't have had that problem in the first place. If I'd sent over the other 2 guys, the Reavers and the Eagle on the right hand side, probably would have solved that problem as well. But fuck it, what can you do? It was good fun anyway, and it was a really good fun tournament. So that game ended up being a 9-11 loss. What can I say? So the tournament's over. It was a great tournament. We had a lot of fun and met some nice new people and had a good time. I ended up actually getting 4th place, even though I didn't do so well in battle points because I had a good painting score and I had a battle board as well, so I got lots of points for that. And I did win the prize. I got best opponent. No, what was it? Most sporting opponent. That's what I got, which is really cool actually to get that. I got it from 4 out of my 5 opponents. Probably the ones I lost to. But anyway, it was pretty cool to get something like that and to come forth, even though I didn't do wonderfully well. It was really good to get something. And you know what? Thanks to Lenny for running the tournament. 5 games, recording and doing this sort of stuff is tough, but it's very enjoyable looking back over the games, seeing what you did, seeing what you shouldn't have done, and remembering who you played and what it was like. So it was really cool. I hope you enjoy these series of games. Hopefully for the next tournament I go to, I'm going to do the same thing. We had gone to one in the north called Macho Hammer, but we were late getting there, and by the time I started recording the first game, I was halfway through my battery, and it was just a bit of a mess. So I had to leave it there. Now, unfortunately, that happened because it was actually a great tournament. Brilliant. A lot of fun. So 100% for the next time I'm going to do it, and I look forward to doing it as well. So thanks very much, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed all these games.